Hi and welcome. I am Beth Astarte, and we are on day 10 of our 10-day manifestation tune-up. I hope that the nuggets and reminders that I've been able to give you over the last 10 days have really helped you remember things that you already knew for manifesting your life of bliss and the life that you want. So as you'll recall, we started off remembering that having the life we want, being prosperous and abundant and creating a life of bliss, it's our birthright. We don't have to do anything, be a certain way, change who we are. We just get to be us. And just by that, we are allowed to have what we want. It's okay. And then we work through this idea of bringing more consciousness to hidden beliefs, the things we needed to let go of, how to shift the energy in our physical environment, how to shift the energy in our internal bodies, how to be fully present in our bodies, being in the moment, connected to our senses, and then looking at those hidden beliefs, transforming our stinkin thinkin, putting a name to our inner bully. As you all found out, mine was cousin Matilda. She's still speaking, but she's just being cousin Matilda. I don't need to buy into what she's saying. And we did that, talked about getting the feeling, the law of attraction, and visualizing and feeling what it is we want and desire from that experience, from that getting the feeling and knowing the what, but not focusing on the how, allowing the universe to do its job, bringing us that which we want for our highest and best. And we created and looked at what it meant to create an affirmation to really help transform our thinking, focus our intention, and give attention to what it is we do want to manifest. And then today, we are going to look at gratitude. I found that gratitude is a cornerstone of the manifestation process, which is why you will find on my website something called the Gratitude Plan that will go into more detail about creating and living a life in gratitude and full of gratitude. So let's start with getting fully present. So I invite you, if it's safe to do so, to close or lower your eyes. And we're going to start from empty. Take a big breath in and let it out with a sigh. Ah. And take another breath and let it out. Ooh. And one more time. Ah. And as our breath returns to its own natural rhythm, we recognize and know that there is nothing but this present moment. We already know that being fully present in this moment is where the magic happens. We let our thoughts float by like clouds in the sky or boats on a river without attaching to any of them. We understand and know that we are well, whole, and complete just as we are, and that it is our birthright to be creators, and that we have the choice to be a conscious creator. I am a conscious creator. You are a conscious creator. It's exciting just thinking about that. And so I invite you to open your eyes if you'd like, or you may leave them closed and just listen. Gratitude, I have found for myself, is a way of really being more present with my life. It helps me remember when that inner voice starts going, when that inner bully feels really loud, when maybe I've just had a really crappy day, because that happens. We're humans. It happens. It happens a lot sometimes. And there are days where it just feels like, oh my gosh, it doesn't matter what I do. One thing after another, after another, after another. And what I have found is that if I can be in a state of gratitude, and what that means is not necessarily feeling, for me, feeling grateful in every moment, but if I have taken some time to write down 10 things a day that I'm grateful for, it centers me. It puts me in a place of appreciation. It aligns me with source energy, helps me stay connected to God, higher power, the universe, spirit, whatever name you call it. But I am more aligned when I am grateful. It opens my heart in a way that allows me to live in the truth of my own prosperity and abundance. It reminds me of the truth of who I am. And it creates more room in my heart for love and appreciation and acceptance and generosity and kindness. And I have more of a receptivity to life. And it makes it easier for me to shift out of doubt and lack and judgment and fear. And I know that where I put my attention and I give thoughts and feelings to, that's what grows. And so part of what I want to grow are those things that I'm grateful for. The connections I may have, the things that may come into my life, or even just remembering that in this moment, I have my breath. I can take a deep breath. Not everyone can. And that I'm grateful for. So just paying attention to those things that I'm grateful for as a way of shifting. Now you may ask, why do I write 10? Like, why did I choose the number 10 over 3 over any other number? And it really can be any number that feels right to you. I chose 10 because it made me think a little bit harder. Seemed super easy for me to come up with 3 or 4, even 5 or 6, but 10 I had to give some thought to, which meant I had to look over my day in a different way, with new eyes, different eyes. Were there things that happened today that I overlooked and didn't pay attention to? What I have found that's really helpful for me is I use a special book for my gratitudes. And so only my gratitudes go in here, and occasionally a drawing or two. But that's it. And so I date it, and every day I write 10. If I miss a day, I don't beat myself up, but as much as possible, I try to do it every day. And you can do it in the morning, you can do it in the evening. I've done it at both times, and what I find is, for me, I remember it more when I do it with my morning meditation. But I've also found that it's really helpful to do it at the end of the day as well. And because a lot of the day's activities are more fresh. And when I do it in the morning, then I'm remembering yesterday's activities and the things that came into my life that I'm grateful for. So I invite you to find a special journal and to begin a practice of gratitude and living in that space of really understanding and knowing that you have all that you need, that the universe is actually taking care of you, that you can manifest the life of your dreams no matter what, that you can live a life of bliss, that you can have and be who you want to be in the world. So I hope that you go out today and that it is easy for you to find numerous things to be grateful for. Thank you so much for joining me on this 10-day manifestation tune-up. These were just overviews of a lot of very important concepts, things that I had been taught or knew from long ago, but over time and with life, just got busy and forgot. And so it was helpful to me to remember all of them, and I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you watching my channel, and grateful for you for giving me the opportunity to share these with you, because it also helps me. And when we help each other remember that we are creators, remember that we can be conscious creators, that we don't have to create unconsciously, when we can remember that we're all interconnected and we can really be there to support one another, it just creates a better world. So thank you so much. I am grateful for you in my life. Have an amazing day, and I hope you'll check out some of my other videos. Namaste.